Hi, how are you guys today? We're going to continue with One Day in the Alpine Tundra. We are on Chapter 7. Swiftly now, the cumulus clouds piled into thunderheads, and the thunderheads into anvils and castles. They covered the sun. Instantly, the temperature dropped, for the thin alpine air does not hold heat. The mother Pika picked up a dry blue sky pilot flower and carried it through the hidden side entrance to her den. Squeezing under the stone, she let herself down a steep shaft into the pantry. She had put the flower down and turned to go back to work. The weasel was stretched out in his doorway watching the golden eagle. A buckwheat plant bobbed beside him. He bit it to keep it from catching the eye of the eagle. The eagle saw the weasel. Rolling and churning, the storm clouds came down on Rendezvous Peak. Thunder boomed. The bull elk heard and stopped eating. The storm, he sensed, was a miserable thing, full of rain, hail, snow, grupel. He took to the trail in the subalpine forest. At 3:20 p.m., the wind stopped blowing. A stillness descended upon the alpine tundra. Not even a grass blade twisted, and no birds flew or sang. The pond gleamed like polished steel. Johnny got to his feet. He did not like to be caught in a mountain in a storm, and he decided to meet his father early. He packed his tent and sleeping bag in his backpack, shouldered it, and glanced around. Suddenly he wanted to stay here. His head was light. He felt wonderful. The high altitude had given him a false sense of well-being. He climbed upward, wishing to stay on the alpine tundra forever. A bolt of lightning shot out of the clouds and lit up the rocks of Rendezvous Peak. 1, 2, Johnny counted. Kaboom! Thunder shook the peak and rattled the boulders. The huge rock held. Close, Johnny said aloud. I've got to get out of here. But he did not. He climbed higher. At the bottom of the boulder field, he was struck in the face by a white blast of hail and rain. Gruple, he cried, coming to his senses. I'll freeze to death. He forced himself to turn around. Now he could see nothing but white snow and hail. He dropped to all fours to feel his way down the trail. A lightning bolt sizzled out of a grupal. Johnny remembered that the lightning travels down wet steam beds. He was in a wet steam bed, and another bolt shot out of the clouds, and the rocks around him buzzed. Struggling to his feet and skidding to and sliding on the around icy hailstones, he ran. Suddenly, the grupal stopped falling. The wind struck the monolith of the rock at 30 miles per hour. It hung free in space. Then it fell. Wow. That thunder can really, wind and rain, and that's amazing because you learn that stuff in science on how that stuff can affect all things around you. That's something else. Hey, thank you for listening today. I had a great time. Remember, keep on reading. It won't hurt you.